so happy for... Did you just say dab? What's up guys, Scroll07 here. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club again, and just like last time, leafpathfornow is here.
Hi guys.
I'm here with my delicious beverage of hot cocoa because it's bloody cold in this basement. So, yeah.
Don't load that. There you go.
I know. I remember which one I saved to.
Oh, you had your hand on it.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Let me get recentered. Manga is one of those things.
That's not Natsu.
No.
That's just your thoughts.
Oh.
You're just thinking.
Alright. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. How can that be written? You have like a Naruto headband tattoo across your forehead.
You just look like a nerd, that's all.
You kind of sound like Peridot when you do that voice. It's just like, WTF? Hang on. Alright. My shoulder kept brushing up against the mic. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst in the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Gee, thanks. She turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the whole world. I don't know, I don't feel the voice is quite spot on as it was yesterday.
Just make her sound angry.
I can't, she looks so excited.
I know, she's adorable.
I know that feel. Actually, I do, but it's for movies. When there's a show. Like my sister back in the day I like having the movie shelves pristine, like installment 1, installment 2, installment 3. My sister over here would just switch the places of the second installment of the series and the first installment. It would drive me crazy because I'm just like, that's not right. Fools would be on her though if she ever did it for Indiana Jones, because Temple of Doom is actually a prequel. Anyway, I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait girls?
Parfait.
Parfait? Oh, as in like dessert. The dessert. Yeah, that's a good dessert. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Me neither. One thing we can agree on. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Jeez, dude!
Somebody's got a big head. If I haven't heard of it, it's probably not as good.
Yeah. If you're gonna judge, you can go through the glass on the... You can do it through the glass on that door.
Harsh, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that fully.
It'd probably be better off if you just left.
Yeah, just go. She points to the classroom door. Oh! Cue track of that one meme where they're just like...
Everybody knows the meme.
Yeah, but I don't know how to splice videos like that. I'm a noob. Give me a break. So just pretend that happened. Just... hey, I wasn't judging or anything. He was judging so bad. I didn't even say anything. You didn't have to.
We heard your thoughts. They were disgusting.
They were horrible. Just because you haven't heard of something doesn't mean it's good. Doesn't mean it's bad, right? That's hipster rule 101. It was the tone of voice. Yeah.
She's pretty good at reading tone.
Better than me. But I'll tell you one thing, Ash. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah? That's true. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. Oh my gosh, are we gonna get to read a manga and an anime dating sim / psychological horror?
Maybe.
She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorized attire striking animated feminine poses. Oh, like the one in this game! Oh!
That one didn't burn it.
No, but it was still like a
It wasn't.
cool line.
Yeah, but not really.
Oh.
Especially since that's on the cover of just about all anime type things.
That's true. That's true. It's exceedingly... Mo? What is... Hang on, I gotta look that up real quick. A Japanese slang word that refers to the feeling of strong affection, mainly towards the characters, usually female, in anime. Refers to feeling of strong affection. Mo can be related to lust, however. Pure lust without feeling. Hang on. Wikipedia. Mo can be related to lust. However, pure lust without other feelings is considered outside its scope. Okay.
Okay.
So, now we know what that means. Learn something new every day. Unless you're doing geometry. Don't just stand there. What? What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. And she takes a seat against the... She takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. Windowsill, whatever. It's the same thing. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Actually, I really like floors. I just love laying on floors. It's like... I don't know why, it's just floors. Especially carpet. I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. There
you go. You need anime voice actors.
Don't just... at least I'd be doing some sort of acting. Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. Did I miss something? Did I accidentally...
No, you said that then you could be close together.
Oh. That was me! I thought that was her.
No, you said that.
Oh, I did it in the wrong voice. That explains it.
Okay, well.
Sorry guys. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Well... Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say that it's a particularly bad thing. Jeez, dude. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice.
Wow, wow.
I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Actually, that's not entirely true. You ever tried to watch subtitled anime and talk at the same time? It's really hard. R.I.P. my brain. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
How does he not, like, slice of life has plot?
Yeah, would Big Bang Theory be considered slice of life?
Maybe.
I don't know if, like, sitcom is, like...
I think it's like its own genre.
Yeah.
It's all incredibly campy.
Yeah, it's like watching a B-movie series. Yeah. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Jeez.
Man, dude.
So, this book that you're really fond of and you want me to read...
Does it have plot?
Is it good? Like, should I...
Is it worth reading?
Yeah. Should I just throw it in the garbage as soon as I get home?
Do I burn it, splash it in holy water or something? Is it worth doing any of that for? Dude. Probably better than him. Burn. Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot?
You go, Natsuki.
I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Yeah, that's the way most things work. First season of Walking Dead, survival. Current season, revolution! I mean, really. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. Yeah, see? Character development. It's important.
Yeah. You don't have to remark on every...
And besides, it's still entertaining. Yeah, character development is entertaining if done right. Sorry. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they all go into their when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's what makes it really good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? I'm sorry, I just had to read it in that voice, like... Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Oh! Man.
I don't know if that was meant to be a compliment, but...
You failed.
It wasn't.
Well, it is a dating simulator. Anything you say automatically earns you props.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait! Okay,
Got it.
she got it. What's that supposed to mean? What? I love that note so.
I think it's called ooh-ah. It's different. It's spelled different.
Oh. It's still fun to say. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I wish someone would give me a big shove.
Right out the window.
Right off the earth. Just years later. Unlike.
Drifting through the cosmos. Your anime sucks.
No, I was thinking. It floats onto, I don't know, insert pop culture alien planet here. And all of the pop culture aliens go, oh look, it's a despicable jerk.
Human garbage. The first thing he says when he arrives is just, Sayori's dumb.
Yeah. Anime sucks.
Yeah.
I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
She's about to reach her ultimate form!
Over 9,000!
I've never once told someone that I was about to see them at their full power.
Never.
It's a weird thing to say.
Good save. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I just...
She doesn't look like she thinks so either.
Yeah, I mean, look...
She looks like she's about 10 seconds away.
I mean, the brightness on my computer is so bright that I can't see some of the lines here. Let me see if I can. Nope. The coloring is just... The shadowing and stuff is just way too bright.
I don't know if it's too bright. It might be intentional.
Well, I can't see her mouth from this angle, or her nose.
I can see her mouth and her nose.
Okay, there it is. And there it is. I just can't we're seeing this from different perspectives. This chapter seems like it's about baking. Okay, I said this in the last video, which I still haven't uploaded. I should really upload that. And I'm gonna...
By the time people actually see this, it will have been uploaded.
Yeah, I know, but... So I'm gonna do it now. This chapter seems like it's about baking.
The Squidward thing.
Yeah, the Squidward thing. This is just a guess, but... Is there a lot of baking in this manga? Jeez. Well, I mean, with a name like the Parfait Girls, that is a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. That's how I am with some stuff, just like... trying to explain that stuff I watch is, like, actually intelligent. Like, no, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil is actually intelligent. Really? Yeah, it is! How much gore is there? Or I should say, how much comedic gore is there? A lot. But by the way, it is actually a really intelligent movie. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's... just a coincidence!
Ooh, Ash is about to get punched in the face.
Deserves it. Deserves every bit of it. I just happened to get into baking at around the same time I got this manga.
That's adorable.
Well, yeah. You find your interests at the same time.
It's pretty damn cute, though.
Yeah. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga.
That's so cute.
Yeah, but I get into stuff from YouTube all the time. Like, that's how I got back into Nerf. But anyway. I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. All around me are familiar their faces. Definitely not a coincidence. Judgmental, are we?
I mean, that was pretty obvious. So.
Okay, yeah, but still.
And it was a girl. So.
I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from that manga, that's definitely one of the better ones.
What other hobbies is she gonna pick up?
I don't know. We don't know what's in that manga.
We don't know.
Well, we know they could be shooting
Said
heroin.
a manga,
From,
not the
oh,
manga.
a manga. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, all kinds of screwed up stuff happens in the manga.
All kinds of screwed up stuff happens in a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Just, in general, media, very screwed up. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So, who am I to judge? At its finest. Oh, we got... Have you seen this?
I have, but it's still cute.
Oh, you can actually see her mouth and nose now.
Isn't it cute though?
You read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Silence continues. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. I mean, she is just kind of staring at me. Well, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. That is definitely true. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Zach, keep watching Ash vs. Evil Dead. You know what I mean? You don't? Oh, she just moved. It almost looked animated because I was staring at the dialogue box, and I just saw it from the corner of my eye. It almost looked animated, which was really cool. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Oh, poor thing. Oh, poor thing. I'd hug my monitor, or tighter, but I can't reach it. Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get any of my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't got out of that yet? I just had to read it in that voice, I don't know why. It just seems so fitting. Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Anything makes you want to punch people in the face, Natsuki.
Jeez. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who won't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I've graduated towards other losers over time. Did he just call her a loser?
I don't think so. I don't think he meant that.
But this is probably harder for someone like you.
What?
What? Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
That's so mean.
Wait, which part?
I don't know, wait. Did he call her a loser? If he wasn't calling her a loser before, I'm almost positive he was calling her a loser there.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. You don't even know what my dad would do if I found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. So, like, what's your dad like if, like, Doesn't care about your interests. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Which one was Monica? Oh, right. Breakback lady.
Yeah.
Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it all paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
You are
You are such a narcissist. That's good. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Man, have you seen...
Half of a man who's just realized what a terrible person he is.
Man, have you seen that fine where...
No.
Sorry. Well, yeah, you have. It's one of Prosted's vines.
Well, then there you
Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. So I just kind of broke off into a Joker laugh there. I totally forgot. Wow. I don't know what happened there. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a bit bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words what the feeling you get is when you connect with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. I think yourself makes you smile a little to yourself. Oh, that's you.
Okay, everyone.
Eh?
Are you all ready with today's poems?
Oh, God. In my suffering. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry.
Ah!
You gotta quiet down on that, dude. My ear is right next to you.
Sorry.
I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Exactly what I would do if I was that close.
Oh! All hail the Burn King, Queen, whatever. Sorry, it's already too cold down here. It's blowing all kinds of air in your face. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? You don't want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I mostly say that because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Oh!
He's so mean.
Oh, jeez, dude. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can get to the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
Dun dun dun.
She's the murderer! By tomorrow. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Okay, one, it's not really a jerky thing to say. I mean, honestly, juggling several shows at once is really hard. But on the second, the way he worded it is kind of jerky.
It is a little jerky, yeah. All she wants him to do is read the thing so that they can read more the next day.
Right.
It's not an unreasonable request.
Right. I mean, I can finish a Sailor Moon volume in one sitting. I can finish 2 Walking Dead volumes in one sitting. Might even be able to finish 4. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Okay, that's a reasonable fare.
She's scary.
Yeah, I don't fault him for that. I mean, she's scary. Alright then, I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. It's you.
Huh. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
So I pulled 20 random words out of a hat and glued them on a piece of paper.
Yeah, that's what happens. Well, that's you.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can really see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Who do you want to show your poem to?
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well let's start with the first thing I don't like. First of all, well, it makes no sense. It's just random words placed together. Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Did she like it? Yeah, then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Dude! Get out of yourself. Is that the right terminology?
I don't know.
Get out of your own head? No, that's not it. I don't know. Just stop being so narcissistic. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poem. Remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel more comfortable to share yours, like Monica said. I would feel more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Oh, he probably is.
I'm sure.
He's probably just sitting there just like, yep, I'm awesome. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Not that, you crushed her dreams or anything, but that she liked your poem. Yeah, sure.
She didn't say that he crushed her dreams. She's just being a tsundere.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you I don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. I'm pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me do if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can jump, crickets can leap.
Charles, you're reading it completely wrong.
Oh. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
That's a cool.
Oh, click outside. Oh, alright, continue. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it. I don't know, I have kind of mixed feelings.
I like it.
Well, I mean, it's good, it's better than mine. That's for sure.
It's symbolism.
Yeah.
She used simple rhyming to make the meaning of the poem stand out more.
Yeah.
I mean, she explains all this in like 2 seconds. So.
I like it. What? Just be honest. I hated it. Well, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! It's like, when it's easy to read, it's like, I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I make it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. What do you keep doing? I want it out on purpose. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Wait, she's the youngest one here? I decided to humor her with that last comment.
I think they're all in the same class, so she's probably just like a couple months younger than everybody else.
I don't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take any of that away from her. Wow.
Yeah, he's not a jerk all the time. Just like occasionally you can tell that he's a jerk.
Who should I show my poem to next?
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Ash!
Yeah?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. At least he's honest.
I literally just chose 20 random words.
I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has got to be a little more constructive than this.
Ouch. She's giving you a compliment, dude.
Just take it. Everyone says they like your poem. Just take that. And go, hey, cool. People like my poem. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Ash poem.
That's not what it says. It says it's a Ash poem. Video game, it's grammatically incorrect sometimes.
Yeah, that's because you inputted the word Ash.
Yeah.
So it has no way of knowing if it's got a vowel on the end of it.
Yeah.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one.
I'm pretty sure she actually prides herself in being weird.
She's cute.
I didn't say that as a bad thing.
I know.
Some people just do.
I know. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention that not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. You can be standing in a room and not be a part of everything. Just saying. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't, break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Ash. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
Yes.
Very.
Yes, he is. Deep, very deep. Deeper than anything. Just, you'd have to reach just so deep down through the muck and the filth and everything to find the clear water, and even then there's only like an inch of it, so you can't drink it anyway. We'll see you.
Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right?
Yippers.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
And I'm out. Sayori? This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Sure you can.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. I'm not even going to comment this time. Except I already commented to say that I wouldn't
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or I should put it. It just sounds like you. It sounds just like you. I'm sorry. That makes it sound a little better, but still.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. and I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Next time. I don't think I can do that again.
Oh.
I don't think I can do that.
You have to do that.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yuri stares at the poem. When it passes, more than enough to her finish reading it. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure.
Ow!
Oh! Hell! I guess that might be after reading through it. Oh! So it's that bad. No!
Yes.
Did I just waste my voice? I'm sorry. Aww.
She's so shy.
Yeah. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and I haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that new writers do, I recognize in new writers, is that they need to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finishes her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. The stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques to go through when writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not into the gossip, are we? I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her to do. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendril of my hair illuminates beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. Sorry, guys, I'm not that great at reading cursive. I don't cursive goodly. The cat, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay, that was awesome.
Charles.
I hadn't finished my standing ovation yet. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Actually, it looked great. I mean, it's hard not to look great with your writing cursive. Unless you're me. Seriously, my cursive looks a bit worse than my, print. Than the basic writing style, and that's saying something. What? I wasn't thinking about it at all. But you took a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. Usually I write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Not horror, perhaps. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Ash. Really. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance it over, after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to that of a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that won't be long before you pick up one of these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, last person.
Hi, Ash. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good! Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I've settled in. Excuse me, maybe we could do something about the future death that's going to take place?
You don't know about any death. I never told you anybody was gonna die.
It's horror. One person at least has to die. Also,
psychological horror. The club room could be haunted.
Also, stupid YouTube was just like, YouTubers respond to blah blah blah's death. I was just like, screw you too, YouTube. But I'm sorry, YouTube.
Spoily thumbnail, did you?
It wasn't super spoily, but it had one image. I think it was Yuri. I'm not entirely sure though. I don't remember. I'm sorry. By the way, YouTube, I'm sorry. Please don't ban me. I didn't mean screw you, except I kind of did. But please don't ban me. Good too.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Ash.
That's how she dies.
She just cracks her back.
Yes. And we're all just staring down at her.
It was
Manga can kill. Whoever said that just gets beamed in the back of the head by Natsuki.
We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Ash.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Well, that's because I didn't write it with you in mind. Jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
Oh, it does. It does. That's it. Tell me more, tell me more.
And she's a good writer, too.
Don't look at me like that. I like gross.
That as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
I wonder, have I? Knocks on entire Shel Silverstein collection. Eh? Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. You're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that.
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Okay, I think this joke is getting old. Hey, Ash finds it funny. He laughed.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, I'll read it then.
It
Oh,
couldn't have
no.
been me.
Oh.
See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry
Oh, jeez.
boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image.
My retinas.
It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Looking into what this game isn't. This isn't really a game, it's just a novel. There are a couple choices, but from what I've heard, but really.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Okay.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem, or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
Ain't that the truth? You can't write a different point, because you're just too focused on that one point.
If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
Oh.
Just force yourself to get something down on the paper, and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. The clients around the room. This was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Oh no! can be the fact that they're judging you for your mediocre morals or anything. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch as their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem on the desk with one hand. Guess you could say that it's fancy. Thanks. This is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How did that make you? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really it didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Ash did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Ash liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh my gosh, this music.
I know. Yeah, but it's like...
Yeah, and then you occasionally get the...
It
Yeah.
reminds me of Flight of the Bumblebees.
Not me, it reminds me about something that would come out of a Garfield cartoon, but like a bad Garfield cartoon. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ash appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Whoa! Okay!
They're bringing you into it. You're involved.
Huh? How did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh! Hell!
They are... Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as I started. I wonder how that happened. Do people still use the Kleenex trick? Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh god. Dude, okay? This is probably gonna be one of the only times I give you good advice. Run! Don't even make an excuse for yourself, just run.
Run away.
Just go out the door, lock yourself in your room with maybe an axe or something. Cause they're coming to get you.
Look at Natsuki's face. She is ready to tear down.
She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making all your poems convoluted and for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain this to her, Ash. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Ash? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness that's an option. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any word I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting and it's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making friends feel like this?
Ash.
That's not her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. If there's any stuck-up jerk here, it's Ash. Just saying.
I kind of feel sorry for him in this particular
situation, but the rest of the time he's a jerk. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her so upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes stop! Oh, that was you.
Stop! Natsuki, Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences.
Well, now we're going into the My Little Pony route.
Yeah. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Thank you for saving me. Thank you. Okay, she just ducked my hug. Because, well...
Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh no.
And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always were.
How does she know that? Does she, specifically check everyone's boobs? No tissue, no tissue, no tissue.
Big and beautiful.
Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Take me with you! I'm not saying that because of her boobs. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. I had to call my best friend for help.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead. Dude. But sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see.
Ow!
Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Maybe you'll die! Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun!
Well, I'd say it's worth it. It was alright. Mostly.
Ash, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to do to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
No! I don't want to get into that again!
I'm out of random words! And maybe you learned something with your friends, too. So, your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with my newfound determination. It fills you with seeing everyone no longer fighting in the room. Fills you with determination. Because I still think Undertale's cool.
Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that.
I caused it.
I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they need to make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Ash, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
It's a dating sim. Everyone has to like you. That's like a rule. That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Time to get my freak on. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Ding, ding. Boss fight.
Go. Who are you going for?
Same character.
Natsuki?
Yeah.
Aw, you really like Natsuki, don't you?
Yeah, she puts me in her... she puts me in my place.
Okay, we'll just go for the cute words then.
Yeah. Dang it. I feel like I have to pick that one. Oh, this is... yeah.
Look at that, you know we're better already.
Dang it. Dang it. Stop that. Don't give me any help with this. I got it. I've got this. Boop. Fliffy. Really? Jumpy. Fortunately, I still have plenty of bags in my magic hat. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little uncomfortable over here the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. It's you.
Hi, Ash.
Hang on, what time is it? It's 9:25, I gotta get to bed.
Okay.
I'm gonna save here. Overwrite your save, alright. Everyone, please just, I don't know, do something with your lives. And don't just, like, don't make watching me your life. You have way better things to do that you can do. I mean, I don't know if that came off as rude, but, like, genuinely, you have better things that you can do with your life than just spend it watching me. But if you are here, thank you so much. Please just do stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Scroll 107, signing off.